So I can't seem to only have one race car, can I? Look, to be fair, the way that Dad and I look at it, they're the family race cars. So the Calibre is still going ahead. The engine parts are arriving at Gary's today. So he's going to start tinkering away on that. It's got to go to the head guy as well, and he's got to do some work. So Barnsey and Coxie from Queensland have been helping out with that. And now Gaz and his lads are on top of that. So that car probably is a little bit off from running financially and just getting finished. So it's sort of taken the pressure off. I want to go get laps. So the old man did some TT at Calder the other weekend, and we got chatting, and he's got this 350Z that's been sitting around for a while, for the last couple of years. I think it last ran in 22. It had a bit of a crash, and he doesn't want to run it. I still really like the Zeds. There's something about them, 350. They're a bit ugly, but I really like them. So he's let me grab this. So it's his car, but it's my car as well, his car. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to start putting some good things in it, cleaning it up. So I've been cleaning up the interior so far. I'm just looking over the car and just refining. I like to try and clean things up and make things as neat as possible, have the least amount of joins. That's not a priority always for my old man, which is fine. His cars still keep going, but that's just what I would like to do. I've learned it off working with Nath a lot, who works at Motec now and used to work at Chasers, who used to tune the car. And yeah, so I'm going over a lot of it. Just plugged the laptop in. It's got a Platinum Pro plug-in from Haltech, which is the same as what the 180 ran. This has got a lot more wiring still left in it because Nath hasn't got over it. He's just way too busy. So thankfully I've learned a lot from Nath over the years. So certainly don't have his skills and knowledge, but have learned a lot. And he's also a message away, along with Gaz. Those two guys are probably who I touch base with the most. I try not to annoy them too much, but every now and then I do have to ask questions. Anyway, twin turbo. Gonna get a little bit of GK Tech starting to go on here. Greg's helping me out a little bit here and there. Also Haltech helping me out a little bit here and there. So it's got a Haltech ECU in it now, and I've had a relationship with Haltech for some time now. So you could see a Haltech dash in here. The boys have been good. So what else? And obviously Penrite as well. Fluids all need changing in this. I've got a fair bit of fluids left from my 350 and the 180, and obviously the Calibre as well. So a lot of it, some of it, not a lot, some of it interchanges, so I'll be able to do diff and gearbox and everything. This car has got a bit of blows a bit of smoke. We think it's getting too much oil pressure to the turbos. Trying to get in contact with Turbo Smart. They used to hook us up as well, but my guy there isn't there anymore, so waiting to hear back from them. Either way, I will need to get some Turbo Smart parts, and I will stick with Turbo Smart even if I'm paying for it, because they're a good Aussie company who have looked after me. So put an oil pressure reg and a few bits and pieces on it, and hopefully go out and do some Super TT. Why not sports sedans around? Well, that's really for the Calibre, and my old man really likes racing in Super TT, so I'm gonna go race him. That's the whole point of grabbing this car, so I can go race my dad. He's 75, and you know, he probably hasn't got that many more years left of racing in him, but he still goes all right. He won some races on the weekend. Obviously there's only a couple of cars, but anyway. So yeah, 350Z. Eventually we'll put the Super GT bodywork on this that Dale lent me panels for, and I've been getting molds. I've just got to get back on track with that. Obviously, if anyone wants to get behind the car, I know, like, you know, I don't know, is it really going to bring you a return? I don't know, but it's going to look cool. Make videos. It's going to eventually be Super GT. I really would like to run it at World Time Attack at some stage in full Super GT, guys, with the twin turbo VQ35. Yeah, rock on. Another project. I seem to like working on them.
ストレート23番ザラビ